Welcome, everybody. My name is Aleta Barthell. I am a teaching artist Playwrights project. I've been working with 6 playwrights this week from 1 o'clock until 2:30 every day. And they have all submitted material. It's amazing what they have done in this short period of time. We actors who are joining us. And do you guys want to just introduce yourself quickly? Veronica, you want to start us off?
Sure. I'm very happy to be here. I'm always excited to read new scripts from students. So thank you for having me today. I've been very fortunate to be with Playwrights Project for many work. Thank you.
Yeah. Fred, you want to go?
Hi, I'm Fred. I love Playwrights Project. I've been doing it for 20 some odd years, and I'm always with the stories that you come up with. And even though they're trying times, I really look forward to days like today.
And Carole.
You're muted.
You're muted, Carole. Come on back.
I know what I'm doing, I promise. Hi, everybody. My name is Carole, and I'm a local actor here in San Diego, soon to be LA. I love the Playwrights Project. Working with young playwrights and with new work is my most favorite thing to do, and this is why I do it. So here, as long as you keep writing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cecilia, do you want to pop on and just wave and say hi real quick? This is our executive director of Playwrights Project.
Hi, I am so honored to be here today, and we love New Village Arts and are so happy to partner with you. So thank you for making this possible.
Awesome, thank you. And what students can do from here if they want to, and we will be sending them all information about it, is that we have a contest. Students all over California can submit we pick 4 that get a professional production at the old Lyceum Theater, and then we pick anywhere from 2 to get a professional reading. And it's a really fabulous opportunity, and I encourage everybody to submit their plays to the contest. All right, I think we should go. Are you ready, actors? Okay, so I'm gonna try and get myself set up by taking away my picture here, all right? This piece that we would like to present is The Architect by Dykstra. We have Jerry, a nervous architect that builds houses for awesome Mr. Funny. The setting is Jerry Roberto's modern mansion in the Hamptons. Mr. Funny is having a meeting with Roberto about building a condo complex for some fugitives he knows.
I want those designs by next week, or else your dog will be sleeping with the fishes.
Not Fluffy.
Sorry, that was too far. But I want those designs.
Yes, sir.
Everything freezes.
I guess there's no way out of this life now. If only there was, I wouldn't have to be invisible anymore.
And when Bond's office?
Yes, sir. Is what you're doing legal?
Have I told you before? No questions. Do you want to sleep with us?
Yes, sorry.
Here's your deposit.
He opens a briefcase loaded with cash.
Too much to be
What was
legal.
that?
Nothing,
good.
sir.
Mr. Funny goes to look at Roberto's art.
Only there was a way out of this life, but there never will be.
The phone buzzes. Roberto picks it up.
Hello?
End of scene 1. ones. We have Noelle, a police lieutenant, which will be Veronica. Fred is going to become Gerald, the police commissioner. And then we have the chief of police assistant, Carole. And the setting is the Police High Command of New York. At Rise, Noelle is in the elevator talking to her, going to the commissioner's office on the top floor.
Okay, Noelle, your department has worked so hard on this. So to promote you and lead this task force. Okay, show him your case, be kind, answer all his questions, and help New York fight against Mr. Funny. Hopefully that's it, or else thing will happen and all that work for nothing. Great.
During this entire monologue, Noelle does not realize that Martha was also in the elevator.
Elevator with the doors open.
The elevator door shut. Chunk.
Okay, just in the elevator then.
When I'm nervous, I'm about to have a big meeting to stick your nose in somewhere else.
Well, good luck, Ms. Rude.
This is our stop.
They
Yeah.
walk toward the commissioner in chief's office.
Oh, great.
Oh, nice. 1 minute. He's ready.
Noelle walks the desk that's decorated with antique rewards and a plaque that says,
Okay, Lieutenant, take a seat.
Thank you.
We're here about the task force and the promotion.
Yes, I have evidence on the main reason. I need a promotion because I need a group of about 50 people, but I can only command about 25.
Oh, why can't I just have a captain lead the task force then?
Oh, I knew this question was coming. Frankly, not many of the captains we're facing, and me and my team, well, we grasp on the evidence anyways.
I see your point. Many of the captains don't understand how much organized crime has changed. Okay, but if this is so big, why shouldn't I put the FBI in charge?
Because I know who you'll put in charge, but I just worked with her and she's already commanding other task force.
Okay. I'll give you the task force if you become a consultant for the task force master, and I'll give you the other 25 people, and you'll be promoted if you catch this Mr. Funny.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We won't let you down.
Oh, no problem. But can I have a copy of your evidence?
Oh.
Martha, will you take this to the printer?
Yes, sir.
Noelle leaves to the printer room, following Martha.
This way. Here.
Can I make a phone call?
She calls Jerry Roberto, an architect that is friends with the mob that builds houses and buildings for them. Roberto answers the phone.
Hello?
At Rise, Jerry Roberto has received a phone call from a police lieutenant asking him if he would turn on still in Roberto's house.
Oh, hello?
Hello, Mr. Roberto. The pigs you work for. Settle down in Florida, become a landscaper in exchange for some info on where Mr. George Funny likes to stay and where his associates are.
We must talk later. Very funny. Bye.
So who is that?
Oh, just a friend.
Oh, well, I have to use the restroom.
Okay, to the right.
Thanks.
Mr. Funny goes to the restroom. Roberto calls back Noelle while Fluffy climbs on.
Well, hello, Noelle, does your offer still stand? Good boy. Good.
Yes. Now will you take it?
Maybe I'll give you what you want if I get 1 million to spend on a home down in Florida.
I'll see what I can do, but you'll get a home.
Good.
Give me the names of Mr. Funny's associates.
I don't know. Can I call you back? I want Funny to leave.
Fine.
Mr.
Bye.
Funny enters.
Problems right now.
That's okay. Mr. Funny leaves. You're gone.
Oh.
That was perfect, Fred.
Okay. Fluffy, guess I should call her back. What do you think? Okay, I will.
Roberto,
Well, Roberto.
His associates are Emily Funny, Bob McDonald, all the rest, because these are the ones I was allowed to meet, know, and build buildings for.
Thank you, Jerry. Now, I need locations.
Yes, he lives at 1609 Sunny Street.
Thank you.
phone conversation ends.
What have I done?
And we're there. Awesome. Yeah. And you come join us now. Turn your camera on.
Where is he?
There he is. Awesome. And if you guys want to give up a hand,
Awesome.
perfect.
Great job.
All right. And here we go. We're going to move on to our second piece, which is called The Runaway by Kylah Rodriguez. We have Marisa, a kind, independent, hardworking, caring, funny girl, sarcastic. She's 18 years old. Mrs. B, a very rude lady, rich, snobby, selfish, 45 years old. That's Fred. Rude, selfish, mean. She's 15 years old. Carole.
Real quickly, I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry. This one is, which one is this? This is
No,
Charlotte's, right?
this is The Runaway, the one that
separate
got
email.
sent in the second
Okay.
email.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just,
Yes.
Are you good? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Right.
Okay.
Yes, there
All
it is.
right. Awesome.
Thank you.
Is sitting on the bed in a dark, empty room with nothing but spiders and dust balls.
I wish I had someone to talk to in this empty house. All I have is a spider and a ball of dust. Also, two very annoying people.
Marisa hears footsteps.
Speak of the...
Nima walks into the room.
Get up. I want you to set the table and pass out the food. You hear me?
Yes, I heard you. I'll be there in a sec.
Marisa gets up and walks downstairs.
It took you long enough. Now set up the table and pass out the food.
Yes, Mother.
So, Marisa, did you do anything today?
Probably not. She's always in that room of hers.
Whatever. And here's your food.
Gives him the food and walks away.
And where do you think you're going?
Where else would I be going? The sewer?
She starts walking away. Nima gets up and trips Marisa.
Oops, my bad.
Marisa runs to her room.
I'm tired of living like this. I've never even had a friend. Never went on a walk. Never went out to eat. Tomorrow, I'm leaving this town.
And that is the end of scene 1.
Woo!
And we have Kylah turn
Kylah.
on her camera. Yes.
Yay!
Kylah. Good job, Kylah. Thank you.
You got me, I'm invested.
Now we go to Charlotte's piece.
Okay, thank you.
1 second.
Okay.
Here's Charlotte's piece. Okay.
It's nameless or untitled.
Mm-hmm. My Etch-a-Sketch is not cooperating. Okay. I have it.
Shake it
Gonna
harder.
charge you.
I erased everything.
Shake it harder.
Here we go. Nameless by Charlotte Thompson. Scene 1. We have Nameless, a tomcat with black short fur and a pessimistic attitude. Butcher, a business owner who hates cats. That's Fred. And Annie, a friendly female tabby. We have a little bit later, Olivia, a whiny, spoiled toddler who will throw a tantrum if she doesn't get what she wants, and that Fred becomes that. And I am Olivia's mom, bad parent. All right, here we go. Setting. A city street in the rain. There is a shop with a sign that reads fresh meat with a knife logo beside the shop. A dumpster with name cat is digging in it. The only sounds are a quiet and small amount of human voices muffled coming from buildings and the pitter-patter of rain against the concrete.
Ugh! Get out of here, cat! Shoo! Shoo!
Nameless runs out of sight. The butcher returns inside his shop.
Humans are so wasteful.
Nameless returns to the dumpster and picks up what looks like to be a moldy piece of chicken.
Jackpot!
He takes a bite out of the chicken and seems pleased. A dialing song is heard from off stage.
Yeah. Yes, there's a stray cat outside of my shop. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
The butcher net runs on stage, captures Nameless with a net. Blackout. Scene 2. At Rise, Pound. At Rise, there are rows of cages in a dull-looking room. It's pretty cold and a feeling of dread hangs in the air. The constant fluorescent lights in the room breaks the uncomfortable silence. Nameless age across from Annie, a short-haired tabby.
Hey, you.
Moldy chicken. Yum, 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 yum. No, let me go.
You. Wake up.
Oh. The pound. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, wake up. Wake up.
And dogs begin to bark very loudly from another room.
Up. First time in the pound.
Pound?
Oh.
Oh, this can't be real. I gotta wake up. Wake up. Oh.
Geez, snap out of it. Did you hit your head too hard or something?
I might have. No.
I'm sorry. That was rude. My name is Annie.
Okay. My name? I don't have one.
All right. Nameless. So, I was
Footsteps
thinking
are heard.
somebody is coming.
A toddler named Olivia enters, followed by her mother. She begins looking into the cages, mumbling baby words, clapping her hands.
Oh my God.
On the row of cages until she reaches Annie.
Mama, me want.
Better watch. Next week, sweetie, Olivia's mother drags Olivia out despite the tantrum Olivia begins to throw. Yeah.
Oh, you're on borrowed time.
Yeah, I hate kids.
Me too.
Blackout. End of scene 2. Scene 3. Still in the pound the next morning. The room is dimly lit, and the only light is coming from the thin slit window. There's not a sound in the vicinity, and Nameless has just woken up and is trying to pick the lock on his cage with his claw. Annie is pretending to be asleep.
What you doing?
Being?
Don't lie. I know you want to get out of here just as much as I do.
Yeah.
If you do manage to get out, unlock my cage too.
Silver key on a countertop.
Yeah, sure.
Still toying with the lock.
You look familiar.
Huh? I get that a lot.
I guess you're right. What happens if we do get out?
I don't know. But if we stay here too long, it's over.
Adopted in a week.
Have you ever been adopted before?
No. How about you?
Once. Long ago. Long ago when I was a little kitten, me and my siblings were left in this. I remember my owner had been neglecting to feed me, and they decided to get rid of us. And one by one, they took my sibling, me and my sister were left. And I decided that I would go off on my. I got lost and I never saw her again.
Why did nobody want you?
Isn't it obvious? Nobody wants a black cat. We're supposed to be bad luck. Thanks.
End of scene 3. Scene 4. The setting is a pretty meadow. Annie and Nameless sit side by side and tall. Nameless has a fish in his mouth, burping, and the sun is high in the sky.
Wow. This place is really beautiful.
I knew you would like it. I used to come here all the time with my mom when I was a kid.
If you don't mind me asking, what was it like having a mom?
It was one of my life. I didn't feel alone. So despondent that she is gone.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
It's all right. Lately, I haven't been feeling as alone anymore.
Same here.
A car is heard in the distance and a pound truck comes on stage.
They found, run!
They are chased off stage by the truck. Blackout. End of scene 4. Scene 5. Setting, the pound. Back in the pound in the dark, not a sound can be heard. Nameless is in his cage, all fluffy because of fear. Is slightly open, and his water in his cage has been restocked.
They must have left the door open when they restocked my water. Ooh,
Footsteps begin. Nameless jumps onto the counter, nips up the key with his mouth. Footsteps get louder and louder until keys jangle. Time freezes.
if I don't go, they'll kill me by next week. But even so, is it worth living a life I was living before I came here? Barely surviving? All alone? If I leave, I go back to that. I don't want to live like that again.
Time resumes. Nameless squeezes through the slit window going off stage. The door opens. A person peeks through and closes the door again. Looks up, sees the key, paws length from her cage. The end.
That was great.
Awesome. Can we have Charlotte come and join us in the room here?
Hey, Charlotte.
Great, great. Thank you. Terrific job, Charlotte. Here we go. Forever Home by Kylah Osgard-Moore. Scene 1. We have Laura, outgoing and nice. Ms. Brenda, strict, caring, and wants Laura to. Maddie, needy, used to being an only child, not willing to share, and dramatic. That's Carolyn. Setting, outside in Ms. Brenda's backyard. At Rise, Laura is sitting on a bench. Sadie, Maddie's dog, is sitting next to her. They're listening to the birds sing.
Sadie, this is my 3rd foster home I've been in. No one adopts me.
Laura, come inside. Dinner's almost ready.
Laura gets up, carries her book inside, and walks to her bedroom to put away her book.
How long will I have to share a room with Laura? I miss having my own room.
You're going to share a room with Laura until I find home, and be nice to her.
Maddie sighs, sits at the table. Laura enters the dining room.
Dinner smells delicious.
Oh, Laura, it's nice for someone to appreciate me around here. Oh, I've been thinking about a perfect forever home for you. What do you family you want to have?
Well, I guess I would like any family that would want me.
Oh, well, I want you to really think about this because I want to help you find the right forever home. That's what I do. I build homes.
Why don't you make this a perfect home for me?
Madeline May Johnson, you go to your room this instant.
Maddie stomps her feet into her room, slams her door.
Sorry, this is all my fault.
No, now don't you say that. There was no reason for Maddie to get upset like that.
They finish eating their dinner quietly. The setting is Maddie and Laura's room. At Rise, Laura is laying on her bed talking to Sadie, the dog. Sadie sits next to her, listening quietly.
Feel like the world is against you. I wish Maddie liked me, but she hates me no matter what I do. Everyone just calls me the foster girl at school. Just wish I had my own home and a family who wants me. Do you ever feel like that? Did you ever feel like that before Mrs. Brenda adopted you? Now you're at a good home, right? Why can't anybody want me or love me? My mother wasn't a drug addict. Anyway.
Oh, who are you talking to?
No one.
Sadie is my dog, not yours. So stop hogging her.
Oh, sorry.
Laura gets up, exits the room, and walks into the kitchen.
Rose,
What is it?
I know this sweet young couple that have been wanting to adopt a girl around your age.
Did you say they would adopt me?
Well, they haven't decided who they're going to adopt. There are other girls they're thinking about adopting.
Maddie enters.
Mom, are you seriously talking to Laura? No one even cares about me. I'm just invisible.
You're not invisible.
Well, that's obvious.
Now you two get ready for bed. Tomorrow's a school day.
And 3, in the kitchen. Laura is sitting at the kitchen table eating a snack in her homework. Ms. Brenda is in the kitchen washing dishes.
Miss Brenda, if that couple that you were talking to, did they ever say they were gonna adopt me?
Oh, they already adopted another girl.
That's fine.
Laura throws her trash away, puts her notebook back into her backpack. She walks into her bedroom that she shares with Maddie.
Why are you so upset? All the attention anymore?
Please, leave me alone.
I don't have to do anything. You upset? You always get everything you want.
What are you talking about? I don't get anything I want, ever. How would you feel if your mom cared more about drugs than you? How would you feel if you had to live with some dramatic, self-centered, spoiled brat like you?
Ms. Brenda enters Maddie and Laura's room.
What is going on in here?
Laura said I'm dramatic, self-centered.
Laura, did you say that?
I did, but I didn't mean it. I just...
She's lying. She meant every word.
Laura, I'm shocked and disappointed at your behavior. Now say you're sorry to Matt.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to forgive you. What you said was mean and hurtful.
Now, Laura, this is good for you to learn how to treat people, especially if you want to get adopted.
Laura says nothing, walks outside to the backyard. Sadie bench.
Now I'm never going to get adopted if Miss Brenda doesn't find me a home, and she probably won't. I bet she'll put me in another foster home, and I'm just going to be in foster homes until I'm 18.
Laura sits outside until the end of the day and then goes inside and goes to bed. End of scene. Scene 4, Ms. Brenda's living room. Brenda sits in a chair with Maddie and Laura sitting at far ends of the couch. There is an uncomfortable feeling in the room. It has been 3. Ms. Brenda and Maddie had been ignoring her.
I know it's been a difficult 3 weeks for us. I have some news for you guys.
Is it good news or bad news?
Well, it's good news, Laura. There's a single young woman who wants to adopt you. She's just not thinking about it. She's actually going to adopt you. Very excited about it.
Are you serious right now? Because am I really going to get a forever home?
Yes, Laura. What?
Probably because she has been living with us forever.
I didn't want to tell you until we knew by the court to adopt you.
Oh, what is her name? How old is she?
Her name is Sarah.
Oh, what is she like? And
And
what's her favorite color? What's her favorite song? Where does she live? Does she have any? Oh, what does she look like? Well, what is her favorite color?
slow down your roll.
Oh,
When you're living, you'll get to know everything about her. Oh, I do know she's very kind in her life.
I can't be so excited. I thought I was always going to be the foster girl, just a girl with a family. I'm so happy.
Finally, I won't have to share a room anymore.
I can't disagree with that.
Laura and Maddie give each other a big hug. Laura exits and enters her bedroom. Laura talking to Sadie.
Guess what, Sadie? It finally happened. I got adopted. Oh, you. It's been quite a journey living here. But now I'm excited to start a new chapter in my life. And I bet it's going to be a great one.
And that is the end.
Yay!
Yay.
Kaya!
And we have Kylah come into the Zoom room. Yay, Kylah. Awesome.
Hey, Kaya.
Good job, Kylah. Congratulations. Right, awesome. Our next piece is called Clock by Nicole Bohm. Scene 1. We have Zane, 29-year-old boy, edgy, dark, loyal, and has a weird fear of vegetables. Kia, 27-year-old girl, bubbly, happy, protective, weird obsession with explosives, and weird. Alena, 25-year-old girl, lazy, angry, anger issues, carefree, actually pays attention to the world, and secretly a murderer, spoiled brat. Owen, 26-year-old boy, fearful, loyal, jumpy, and loud. The setting is in, let me make sure I've got this right. Is it Kia or Kaya?
Kia.
Okay, thank you. Setting, Kia's dorm. There are 4 kids in the living room. Place is crackling. All 20 clocks are ticking. Kia's dog is sleeping. You can hear the dog snoring. At rise, down near the crackling fireplace. Owen, twiddling his thumbs, looks at the clocks as if they're going to explode. Zane is sitting upside down on the couch and Alena is on her phone. Kia's dog continues to sleep. I am so bored, I'm gonna die.
That's the 13th time to deal with the silence.
I'll show you how to deal with silence. Kia sits up. She grabs a nearby clock, throws it near Alena's face and hair.
I am sick and tired of your behavior, young missy. You get over here right now. After I clean up my hair and face, oh, this is a disaster. Now I can't post my beautiful hair on Instagram.
Alena runs to the bathroom to get the clock out of her hair and to fix her from the clock. In the living room, everyone is laughing.
I do have to admit, that was hilarious. But now, we don't have anything to do, unless you count abusing each other with clocks.
We shouldn't be abusing each other with clocks.
I think that's established, Owen, but it was hilarious seeing the look on Alena's face. Alena comes out of the bathroom, eye patch on her left eye. She sits down and shows everyone something.
Guys, there's something I need to show you.
Is it another picture of Justin Bieber?
Is it?
No, it isn't.
Well then, what could it possibly be? You have posters of him in your part of the dorm. Yours all pictures of Justin, and your soundtrack is all Justin Bieber songs.
First, that's
Ex-
not true.
Idiot.
Shut up. Anyway, it's CLOCKWORK. I found it when I was searching for a different
Justin
games.
Bieber.
And I was
Looking for
searching.
Justin Bieber.
Just don't drop the darn Justin Bieber already and listen to me.
Everyone takes a deep breath.
When I was searching for things to
We don't do revenge on people, Alena.
oh yes, we do. Anyway, you guys wanted to do it. There's a high chance that 2 of us will die.
I'm in.
Is chasing Owen around the room with a clock. Kia loves seeing Owen's reaction.
Every time with these two.
Zane forcefully grabs Owen, leads him to the couch, then grabs Kia and gently puts her on the couch. And then sits.
As I was saying, I'm in. What about you?
What's going on?
Discussing a horror game. You know, if you want to play it or not. I was just asking you two if you want to play.
First, wow, that's just super helpful, Zane. Now, Owen, not to faint all the time.
Watch who you're talking to, Toad.
Excuse me. Whatever. Let's see the objects if we are going to play is
Alena reads the phone.
a grandfather clock, 4 pieces of paper, 4 needles, and
Why would we need
It probably needs about 1 ounce of blood. You know, or like 1 drop, I think.
actually
That's a lot of blood. But we need, if not measured properly.
So you're saying that everybody could die, including you.
Owen faints.
Well, we didn't have any action, and he does faint. Unlike it's dinner time. It's weird. But I'll take that faint from Owen as a yes to playing the game.
I'm in for sure.
nobody, go get the paper. Kia, you go find the grandfather clock in our dorm. You literally decorated with clocks, and I will.
We do for each part of the dorm.
Whatever. I'm gonna go get the knee bandages.
All walk off stage. Owen is still on scene 2. The group storm. Zane's dog is still sleeping. The clocks are still ticking. Cars outside going somewhere or parking somewhere. Kia's dragging down the biggest grandfather clock. Alena returned with bandages and needles. The fire's crackling, clocks ticking.
Are you sure this is safe?
I'm sure. Okay, it says that everyone must hold the person they're closest to and walk to the nearest magnet. It can be an animal, person, or object. Then once you're near the magnet, you and your partner both place the magnet. You kneel, take the piece of paper and needle out of your
Alena
pocket.
grabs her vocal box. Zane and Kia are looking for objects. They look at each other and both walk to the nearest magnet. Everyone sets up magnet, paper, needle. Now what?
It says to then stab your wrist and let 4 ounces of blow down
And then
on
bandage
the
it
paper.
as quickly as possible.
Doesn't say that, but whatever. After you've done the blood ritual, you have to. Ew, gross.
What is it?
And we're gonna end there, okay?
Ooh.
All right. Can we have Nicole?
Ew.
Come on.
Nice. There was another person's blood.
Congratulations, Nicole. Good work. Petunia by Ana Cabrera. Scene 1. We have Petunia, a purple and pink speckled petunia, 11 in flower years, intelligent and expressive. That's Carolyn. Lila, a style graceful lilac, also 11, Petunia's best friend. Poppy, a bright and bold poppy, 12 years old, opinionated. Set in Lomas Taurinas near the US-Mexico border. The surrounding meadow is flooded with afternoon light, but the fall air is crisp and full of a tangy fragrance. Tall grass rustles in the cools. At rise, Petunia lags behind Lila and Poppy as they trudge up the hill. Breathless, she uses leaves on her stem to propel herself forward.
Guys, wait for me.
Hurry, P. My roots can't take this surface much longer.
Yeah, neither can mine. Lila, are you not wilting right now?
Oh, I think I had enough water just before leaving.
Ew, well, I could
Really
really
do without standing here. P, my roots are at least shriveling up as we speak.
Oh. Wait a minute. They're technically not.
Oh, wow. It's really time for us to get home. Come on, Petunia.
Anyway, I think school should be closer to our hill. Should be pretty close, not down in the meadow. It's too much work to uproot ourselves for this long. And this is only our first day to do this all year. It's just...
Senorita Valdez thought I wasn't from here today.
What?
Are you talking about our new teacher, Petunia?
Yeah, I was just back there explaining to her that I'm definitely not an exchange seedling.
Well, you interrupt what I was saying.
But don't you think it's weird that she asked me?
I think it's weird that you're not listening to me.
She looked at me and assumed I wasn't from here. Why didn't she say, Lila, are you an exchange?
I don't know.
Well, you're not really from here, Pete.
What do you mean? I've lived here for forever.
Were you born on mine?
Well, not exactly. I was a little seed right on the edge of the line where my mom and dad when they were just blossoming. It's very romantic, actually.
Right in between both sides? So does that mean you can really, you can really...
Of course it does. I grew up right on our hill.
But your dad is from the other side, Pete. I mean, that means half of you doesn't belong here.
Come on. We've all grown up the same. Isn't that what makes us belong?
What about when you're on the other side with your dad? That's not the same.
First of all, not since I was very little. And second, how?
People are different, so everything's different.
Even flowers?
Oh, come on, Lila. You know that's not true, right?
Well, there must be some differences.
Exactly. If there weren't any differences, there would just, there wouldn't be a line between the two sides.
I just think that maybe, well, it's important to realize that the two sides aren't the same.
Well, I haven't been to the other time, okay? I live here. Anyway, why would Senorita Valdez single me out?
Well, you don't exactly look like your friend.
Excuse me?
But Petunia, you do have pink speckles, which no one else here has. Pink petunias only live on the other side of the hill.
Well, you can't just judge me by how I look.
Oh, no. We're not judging you.
Can't believe you're siding with Poppy on this. I grew up with you.
You really interrupt a lot, don't you?
Petunia, I think we're right when it comes to this.
No, you guys don't know anything.
Well, I didn't know this would make you so upset.
Well, I didn't think you guys would just exclude me like
Petunia
this.
angrily begins to run away.
Well, Petunia!
No, Lila. I'll just go somewhere else because apparently I don't belong here.
Petunia stalks off stage. End of scene. Scene 2. We introduce Paco, purple Petunia, 12 flower years, mischievous and outgoing. That's Veronica. The pool, an iridescent pool in the window with rumored powers, has a tranquil voice. That's Fred. Setting, shady wooded corner of the meadow in the late afternoon. Sparrows chirping overhead. At rise, Petunia's brushing her roughly against a tree in anger.
I hate my petals. I hate them.
One of Petunia's petals rips at the edge.
Oh, okay. I strongly dislike you.
Petunia sighs and walks further into the trees.
I really don't see what all the fuss is about. Have pink speckles. Sometimes plants get so caught up in appearance. It's like your roots don't matter anymore. And even then, there's plenty of confusion. What side were you born on? The other side? Oh no! As if that matters. Why can't Lila see that we're all just plants and live in the soil? Flowers just love to overcomplicate things. But what's worse is that some plant can't take one look at me and stay along. All those months that I spent rolling down our hill with Lila, in the spring rain, and days I spent talking with the mariposas, and holidays I spent with everyone, nothing. It means nothing to them. All because of my stupid half. Okay, I'm done. But seriously, she didn't think that I would be upset over this? If you are going to tell me that I don't belong in a place that I love and grew up in and has always been my home, of course I'm going to be upset, Lila. Okay, now I'm really done.
Oh, good.
Who said that?
Oh, I was really beginning to wonder there.
What? Why are you here?
Actually, the question is, why are you here? This is my spot.
Were you eavesdropping?
Exactly. Usually you eavesdrop on a conversation, and a conversation requires more than one plan.
I can't believe you were here the whole time.
Well, I was here first.
Whatever. I need to get home anyway.
Petunia turns to exit the woods.
Well, I don't see.
What do you mean?
You're lucky.
Lucky? Me? Lucky?
Of course. Realize.
Paco, if anything in your little brain picked up what I was yelling about, you would know I am far from lucky. So ruining everything.
That's just because you're little think small.
Excuse me?
You don't everything. Look at me. I'm gonna be stuck here my whole life. My purple petals, they give away hill like all the other purple petunias. And that's where I'll stay. You have options. You can crime and belong.
But I want to belong here.
That's beside the point. The point is, you have a choice. And I don't. Pink speckles, they're a ticket to the other side.
I have options. That doesn't mean anything unless... What is so good about the other side anyway?
Are you kidding? And something new, something different. It's a land of adventure and opportunity. I would kill to like you. But wait, not literally. Like,
Oh, okay.
Flowers stare at one another.
Anyway, I could have it all figured out.
Maybe you can. Oh, everything revealed.
And how would I do that?
Look over there.
Gestures to a small pool near the bush.
This is the pool.
I can see that.
Oh, yes. The pool sees beyond. Extraordinary capabilities that can see the truth for any plant.
Really?
It has the future of many other flower buds in the past. And to ensure its full flower, 2 coins, please.
Oh, come on. Is this how you get money? Do you just wait here after school until someone shows up and then...
No time for questions. Okay.
Steps in front
You
of
need to hear the truth once and for all.
Fine. I don't really care anyway.
Well, get closer to the pool. Now, close your eyes.
Don't you even think about pushing me in.
didn't just think of that.
And we are gonna end it there. I'm so grateful to do that, but I've extended over time. Thank you guys so much for reading. Can we have Ana come on screen, please?
That was fun.
Great story.
That was
Oh, yes.
intriguing.
Yeah.
I'm